Okay, fit together, do something funky.
That's it.
Oh,
They're reacting.
hello.
Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no
Ooh,
manufactured
they break into
material in
extra
the settled
piece.
systems can do that. None of them.
Now I'm standing back a bit.
Easy, girl.
It's Halo. It's
You have a
Halo.
heart attack.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Starfield, where today, there's a melee. That's good to know. That's a button I accidentally found. Yes, today we're going to carry on from where we left off on the stream. First thing we're going to look at is whether or not we can do any researching. We do not have anything for that. Okay. Gun stock. So we can make a grip and stock mod. Now, if we look at our existing weapons here, yes, inventory please. No, you're not going to let me inventory while I'm halfway in or out of the thing. Okay, so on our existing weapons which we have, what do we have? We have a muzzle and reflex sight on that one, and we don't have a lot else by the looks of it. The modified has a short scope, a large magazine, and is semi-automatic. Now I'm going to try this and see what happens, because I don't know how to use any of this yet, so I'm hoping we're going to figure stuff out. So it looks like we have everything we need. 48, 14, I know it says a 0 here, but can we select the project? Sealant, yes, confirm. What? Is that breaking it down? Remaining, no. What? Okay, so not quite sure how that happens. You've got to click each one, which is a little bit of a pain, and I guess it happens instantly, it appears. We have an exclamation mark next to it, so we can go previous category, next category, previous category. So yeah, we've completed that, and 2 is blocked. And for barrel mods, we can't do any of the barrel mods. We haven't got the thingamyjigs. Again, here we don't seem to have thingamyjigs, and I'm pretty sure we don't have anything for anything else. It does say whether you've got the materials here, so you can sort of check at a glance. So that looks relatively disappointing. I don't know what that does for me. I guess I need a gun modification bench, a bit like Fallout, in order to get that to work. Doesn't appear to be anything I can make in the cooking department. Everything sort of needs bread or membrane. I mean, I could go on a scavenging mission, but in all honesty, we got coffee. Is that not bread right there? You got harvest. You got red, harvest, white. Yes, but that looks like bread there. So if we've got bread, can we actually make something? If we've got bread, we can. We can make an alien sandwich, and we can make a grilled cheese sandwich, or we can make a synth meat. I'm making a synth meat one. Let's go for it. Let's get that. Restores 5 health. Not sure it's really worth it, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, so crafting over with. Everything is loaded into the ship's inventory at the moment, and we should be ready to take off. So we're going to fly. Now, I can't say I'm in love with the flight system in this game. It's not terrible. It's just not as intuitive as other games I've played. But there again, it's not actually a flight sim, so you gotta let it off there. But I was hoping for more Skyrim-esque stuff, so which we don't really have. Show resources. We're 60% surveyed. So I thought, as I marked some places, I could check them out, but I haven't figured that out yet. Apparently you can put a beacon nearby them if you know where they are. But we'll have to have another go at that. So if we go out to the star map, we need to get to... Where is it? Where is it? Where's missions? We need to go... Ooh, activities. Use hand scanner to place a outpost beacon. Okay, we'll do that another time. So grav jump to Jemison. Right. So let's find Jemison. Actually, if I go to the mission, it should be able to set course, yes? So we should be able to go set course. And ooh, Jemison is actually in Alpha Centauri. So that's a reasonable jump and is going to consume quite a bit of fuel by the looks of it. We're fairly full on cargo anyway, so it'd be good to sell off some stuff. So let's hit the jump and get the hell out of Dodge. And I seem to have turned off the screen again, which I'm not quite sure how that worked. Okay, can we jump? Ship? Hello? Ship? Ship? Okay, excellent. We're not moving at all. There we go. Oh, grav jump pending. Power up grav drive. And how do we do that? I don't remember. I wish I could actually like select a button down here for it or something. Power up grav drive. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out how to do that. Alright, it's fairly obvious. I'm a bit of an idiot there. So what you've got is the arrow keys along the bottom here, and then you should be able to just press up to power up the grav drive. Okay. No. Okay, V to turn it on. No. Oh, do I need to power down other things to have the power? Like take the lasers down, take the thing down, take the missiles down, drop the engines down, so I have some spare, take the shields down. Then can I power up the grav drive? Oh yeah, that's how it works. Oh, that's a cool animation. That's pretty nifty. Okay, entering patrolled area. No contraband on ship. Wait for scan.
Starship Frontier,
okay.
This is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay, well, maintaining course might be harder than you think.
Scan complete.
Knowing
No
how I
contraband
drive.
detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Here we go. Let's do that. So New Atlantis is... Oh god. Nope. New Atlantis is... Ooh, that's a nice way to fly. If only I could stop doing that, which sort of removes the HUD. Nope. Well, it sort of removed the HUD a minute ago. But instead, it just works weird. I don't know how... I have not figured out really how all this flight characteristics work. Like that, there you go. Look at that. Now we can do a bit of flying, and then as soon as you scroll the mouse wheel, it all goes to shit. So, wonderful. If we go to the star map, we should be able to land at New Atlantis. So, can we scan? Scan? Excellent. I don't have any traits, so in New Atlantis, we can land there. I have another level still to sort of allocate, but I'm not quite ready to allocate it yet. I'm thinking to try and boost up my laser strength. This has some nice animations. Okay, so if I just hit exit the ship, do I get straight off the ship? Does that make it nice and quick? It does. I like it. Hey, Vasco. What, no Barrett? Okay.
Your memory is uncanny.
Okay. Okay. Well, looks like we've got to go this way. What about you, dude? You look like you have something to say.
And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
I do. My ship needs some repairs. 1,000 credits. Hang on, I've got quite a lot of credits, I think. I'd like to view and modify my ships. Ooh, let me see what ships you have for sale. What ships do you have for
I'm
sale?
sure you can find something you like.
Ooh. What does red mean? Does that mean you can upgrade it? For example, I don't know what red means. This is the Rambler. It sounds extremely exciting. So the Rambler is 72,000 credits, a bit out of our budget range by the looks of it. Then also for 72,000 credits, I like the look of that actually. That looks pretty cool. It's like it's got two big hydrogen tanks here or something. Very Space Engineers. I like it. Looks like it could carry a lot of cargo. Grav, shield, balance. Interesting. Stellar reactor. You could. I'm guessing you can add more systems here if you click on them. Can you do stuff to them? No. Okay. That's the Galileo. The Gladius. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I am doing this wrong. I'm saying that but that's the vendor has 72,000 credits. The value is what? Only 1,106 credits? I mean, ooh, hang on, where are we? This is the Achilles. This looks similar to what we have, but different. Laser's good. Engines down. So, what it's saying, the red is better or worse than what I've got. I see. Okay, and this can have 2 crew. Frontier. This is our current ship, which can hold 2 crew. Does it tell me how much, yes, it does tell me how much cargo it can have. So the Achilles can have about the same. So, oh, that's weird. Okay, let's go back this way. We must have missed this one. The Kifir, or Kifir? Something along those lines. That is a cool looking ship as well. That doesn't seem to tell me how much it can have on board. No. Interesting that it doesn't tell me how much stuff you can have on board. The Sparrow. Back to the Gladius. Okay. I mean, like this thing's the... I don't know what PAR is, as opposed to we don't have lasers, so PAR must be a different kind of gun. But I'd assume this could carry a lot. But who knows? I mean, it looked like a much bigger ship. It's hard to tell. I mean, this thing has lasers. This thing has some serious lasers. This thing means battle. I do like this. This means tough as nails. And it is written down. Look, now it's come up. So it seems to flick between the two. I don't quite know. But yeah, this thing seems like, there you go, select system, there you go. This one has cargo capacity 2,280. I mean, I would like to buy, whoa, I did not see the value of that ship. That ship is very expensive. Okay. You are out of my league, good sir. Is there anything more suitable with more cargo I'm gonna say not really. So I don't think I'm ready to upgrade yet. I wish I could afford this one, because that one looks freaking awesome. Okay. My ship apparently needs repairs. I will pay the 1,000
Looks to
credits.
me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Okay. I won't pay my 1,000 credits. Where do I go if I need more
I
crew?
would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay. Alright, where did you say I
The
could
Trade
sell stuff?
Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Okay, well, I wonder if I can, just trade from my ship directly. Trade Authority kiosk. Okay. So, I don't want to sell any of the stuff that's actually on me. Can I sell? I can sell from ship inventory, like so, you see. So that's good. Because I have weapons I don't want. So, assuming I can't break these down just yet, I might sell them. I mean, I've got so many of these, it's unbelievable. And quite a few maelstroms, so can I sell a bunch of this stuff? I don't want to buy. Can I sell it? If I sell vendor credits? Select quantity to sell. So if I sell 9, I sell all, and I get myself 1,000. Excellent. Okay, he's got limited credits. So let's think carefully about what we're going to sell here. Sell all. Okay. I'll keep that one for the time being. I might want the mods from it. Sell a couple of those. We'll sell a bunch of these rescue axes. Might as well get rid of those. Get rid of those rip shanks as well. And I'll keep the suppressed kraken for now. And then I'm going to go through off camera and just sort of ship through other things I've got. I mean, I'm not going to sell the legendary spacesuit, but I might sell like these 2 other spacesuits. They don't seem as useful to me, so I'll go through and select out a few things like that. Okay, so that's him basically cleaned out of credits. And me looking, I don't know, how much richer? How much richer? Do I have a credit level on here? Possibly, possibly not. Credits, I'm now at 17,000. So, not rich, I'm going to say.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered.
Okay.
We'll get you settled into your...
Sound 6 doing the interview. Beware of rocket blasts. Sound advice. Sound advice. Welcome to New Atlantis. Arrivals, proceed to security screening. All bags are subject to search.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Okay. It doesn't look like you've particularly got a queue, mate. You look pretty good at the moment.
No bounty.
Ooh, look at this.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. I don't like bounties anyway. I've never enjoyed the coconutiness. New Atlantis information. Right. That is quite a view. You know, I am said explorer dude. What's in here? Can I go in? Security office. I can go in. Sweet.
If you'll excuse me.
Hello, sir. How the devil are you?
Hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Yeah, tell me about the job.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible.
Oh,
You can
excellent.
basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Sure, I've already shot some pirates, why not? Plus, do I get access to dodgy materials? Sure, tell me what I need to do.
First things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
I've shot pirates. I was head of security at Astro Lounge for Neon for like 8 years. Yeah, I had a run-in with the Crimson Fleet. I don't know if that counts.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need.
No, well, that was
Your
it.
first
My credentials
assignment
are
will be
wonderful.
easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Okay. What the hell is Mast? Yeah, I was thinking that very thing.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate.
Okie
Giant building
dokie.
in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Yeah. Indeed, you mentioned Aegis. Who are they? Yeah,
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence.
fair enough.
They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship.
Oh, I'm
We
all
do
about
Agent
good
Plato
working
this
relationships.
favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
Indeed. I do love tits, especially for tats. So, why am I bringing this package here and not to Aegis? I don't really care. I'll
Let
be
me
honest.
know if you have any questions.
So, security monitoring on premises. I'm guessing it's probably not a good idea to go wandering in the secure area. So let's head on. Maybe we'll pick that up. I am gonna be picking up random missions, just like I would if I was playing Fallout or Skyrim. Actually, speaking of Fallout or Skyrim, I was hoping for something a bit more Skyrim in space, but I have a funny feeling this is very much Fallout in space. Interesting. Let's get on the train. It's like Star Citizen. Sure, let's go to Mast. We're already distracted. Why the hell not? Yeah. And in fact, someone in the comments, I think it was Gerenon, something like that. I apologize if I've just butchered your name. You were kindly put the words of what I was looking for right into my mouth, which was something techno-mage from
The water
Babylon
is quite
5.
aesthetically pleasing, or so
that would have
Barrett
been-
has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Okay. Yeah, like a Babylon 5 techno-mage would be a nice sort of magic end to it, but it seems they don't really have very much like that, and they don't really have any other races, so it doesn't have the replayability, I guess, that perhaps Skyrim might have. It seems more dude with gun. And, you know, not that dude with gun is bad, but, you know, it's limiting in terms of certain stories. I am noticing my frame
Here
rate
we
drop
are,
down to about
the
40,
lodge.
which is unusual.
The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you.
Okay.
I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be...
Hang on. So, I thought I've gone to Mass District, but I think I'm still doing one small
Everyone will
step.
be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Interesting.
Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think
There's sort of like a constant haze in this game, in all the different places, like a green haze, a white haze, or something haze.
Welcome to Constellation. We have
Hello.
a lot to talk about.
Do we?
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
He gave me the ship. He liked me. Pirates of Time Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact. Well, why don't you start with telling me what Constellation is? Let's put it that way.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration, Space primarily.
See, I'm an
But
explorer.
also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
Well, he didn't strike me as a by-the-numbers man. So, and you are?
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation.
Yeah, you're the big
That
boss.
means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
You are being quite patient, so I will answer your question.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing
use
those
a mining
emergency
outfit?
protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything?
Yes, it went all 2001. Bright lights, music. Not talking about this thing. That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Has anyone else had these visions? So yeah, look, it went all 2001 on me.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Wait, hang on. I had another question.
Believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
So they have
Gentlemen,
2 bits.
can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Noel or
Right.
no L.
Let's see.
So no losses.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact.
Yes.
Now, if we add this new one to the 2 we already have...
Let's go. Let's go.
The artifact. If you
Shrubbing.
could place it on the table here.
Done.
That's it. Just like the others. And to
Right.
Imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Okay, fit together.
Oh
Do
my
something
God,
funky.
That's it.
Ooh, ooh.
They're reacting.
Hello.
Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured
they break into
material in
extra
the settled
piece.
systems can do that. None of them.
Now I'm standing back a bit.
Easy, girl.
It's Halo. It's
You have a
Halo.
heart attack.
Nope. Oh, nope, baby.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built
Yeah.
by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Come on, tell me it's
Still
Halo.
2,000 credits for our little wager, Kadri?
Are we going to run into the Covenant?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now,
I've
would
done
it?
this before. Watch out for the
Not to
flood.
take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Pay him lots of money.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
I'm an explorer, damn it. It's all a little much. I need some... No, screw that. How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they? Yeah.
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space.
Really?
As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
It's Halo. I told you. Watch out for the flood. You want me in Constellation. What does that mean? What is expected? What's the job?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space.
And for
Humanity
that,
may
I'm
have
in.
settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Yeah. Am I stood inside the thing now? Is this wise? Okay. Alright, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And
Okay.
here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Yes, I like to get paid.
In addition to credits,
Oh.
why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Is it better than my current backpack? 6,000, 8,000 credits. Okay. Constellation backpack, key to load. So, where's the beer fridge and the tacos? Excuse me?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Beer fridge, tacos? I think I've already asked this, but we'll find out what you know about the artifacts.
But you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Okay.
Bye.
Extraordinary. Okay.
As much as
No
I love
L.
uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Right.
That was intense, wasn't it?
It was very intense. I almost wet myself.
Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Indeed. As you might have guessed, at least the character I'm playing is going to be a bit like me, and not much of a people person. So, you know, you seem to know a lot about the artifact. I was wondering what types of exploration were. No. Yeah, what do you think that vision was?
That.
Yeah, the whole 2001
If we're approaching
thing.
this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations.
Gee, thanks.
What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
That's a bit more reasonable. HAL 9000? Yeah, didn't Barrett see something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
Whatever I saw and heard, it wasn't coming from me. That's true. Well, it might be. Yeah, so there's a reasonable explanation. This wasn't random firing synapses, it means something. Maybe, I'm still worried about HAL 9000 or the flood.
There might be a reasonable explanation.
Yes.
I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared.
Like
We're all in this together now, right?
Do I need to wear thicker gloves? Yeah, how long have you been working on this crap?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently.
Okay. So you've not been
discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Yeah, I feel like I ought to go back and pick him up or something, give the man a lift. Yeah, yeah, you seem to know a lot about these.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really,
Gee,
we're
thanks.
making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Sarah did say something about somewhere to stay, but I'll figure that out later. Let's go and speak to Moneybags over here. I think you're financing the whole thing, Walter Stroud.
You kind of a personal question, Walter. You don't seem to spend much time at home. How is that not a problem for your wife?
It's true. I am away from home.
You bet him, right?
I'm told that when I'm not here, I'm distracted by what I might be missing, and wind up crabby. Or,
Box.
Personal favorite, irascible. It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, that I am better off here, rather than
A Christmas Carol.
making things worse.
School books? Oh, I'm stealing the books.
Okay, then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
Is that Curiosity's head?
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
Dude, you look like Mr.
I
Moneybags.
suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
No, not entirely. Yeah, I've been called worse, dude.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie
Don't
more
worry, wait
with
till I
Barrett,
get going.
Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Well, I'll take the grumpiness. I'm fine with that. And also money bags. Send some. Just watch the grumpiness in future. Well, I'll give him a pass on that. I hope there are some free drinks at least.
Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment.
Ooh.
Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
I am fine with that, dude. This isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO. True.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions
like a sweet
quite
deal.
well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Okay. And what's your role? Do you bankroll?
Me? Why,
Yeah.
I'm the wallet.
Yeah, you bankroll.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Yeah. A big chunk of metal. A halo ring, quite possibly. Do you think the vision had it means anything? Yeah. And what kind of company? I'm interested in both those questions.
I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now,
Have you heard of HAL 9000?
I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Only if I drink too much. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, it's a non-stop party in my head, man.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here.
Yes.
Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What's even more unusual is I'm gonna get free beer.
We're
And
most
what kind
well
of
known for ship
company do you use?
manufacture.
Oh,
No
good.
expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but
Remember,
I'm sure we'll find out.
representing all of us out there.
Mateo, you're
You never
apparently
expected to end
smart.
up involved in something like this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You
Doing
matter
better than
too.
that hat.
You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here.
Yeah.
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
A walking bank account.
Okay. These artifacts all came out of caves?
The
Yeah.
second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the
Oh,
first
sounds
one,
bizarre.
right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Yeah, but why was it here? Why was it just collecting dust? And do you know if that person saw a vision? So, what do you think of the vision?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise.
I'll send you a
Both
vid
you
of
and
2000.
Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
Well, actually, it kind of looked like the jump sequence and then some sort of blown out star chart, to be honest. I don't know, if it means something, I didn't understand it at the moment.
Okay, that's alright. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Okay. Why did you actually come here?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history.
Right.
I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common.
I'm sure that was an interesting
invited
conversation.
To join Constellation.
Invited,
Take care of yourself.
So you think that is God's what? Ring? Dare I say it?
Can I help?
Well, you know, it does seem to be forming like in the things. There was some certain bands going around that thing. Ooh, it's the teleporter from Contact. Right. Where's the lodgings? Is there anyone else here? And someone mentioned a stocked bar. Where the hell is the stocked bar?
Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
No, I don't need anything. Just
alchemy bench? No. Wow, that looks. I thought that was a table, but it looks like an anus. Okay. Sure. Let's harvest the moth vine. Let's have some fiber. Keep away from the anus. Sure. I'll take a sandwich. Yes. Right,
Something
so
you need?
yeah, where's the stock bar? Door was locked. Okay, unlocked with the key. So another door. Holy crap! Oh, we've just entered the Umbrella Corporation. Yeah, hello, medpack. Okay, pharmaceutical lab, excellent. Research lab, excellent. Weapon bench. Now we're talking. Okay, so how do we modify any of this stuff? Like, and what would it do? Installed standard barrel. So I've got some bits to do this. Long barrel would increase my accuracy and range, which I would quite like. Standard barrel, short barrel decreases the accuracy and range, increases the amount. I don't know, I'm happy with it weighing a little more. I want this to be like deadly accurate. I mean, before we do this though, what I really like to do is have a look at this one, because I want the laser weapons. So got no mod. We can't have a laser sight because we don't have it, and it would up the accuracy. What about, we've got a reset reflex sight installed. Recon sight actually increases the accuracy. We can't do any of these. We don't have any of those materials. Muzzle, stealth laser. Not quite sure how you have a stealth laser, but it does hit the range of it. Magazine bat. Ooh, that's what I would like. Something like. Ooh, look. So, if you put a small battery on, if you put ignition beams on, it ups the damage, and it's energy damage. but electromagnetic beams makes it electromagnetic damage. Okay. Tactical battery decreases the mass. Yeah, large battery just increases number of rounds. Tactical battery, I'd love a tactical battery. That sounds very good. It just decreases the mass. Yeah, what's the point in a cover? Cover removed. Amplifier. Ooh, amplifier is kind of sweet, but we don't have any adhesive. But hang on, I'm gonna check here. If I went for amplified like that, can I not break down like tape to make adhesive and stuff like that, like you can do in you know, in Fallout Overclocked? Alright, so that's precision tuning, increases the range. Receiver, semi-automatic, fully automatic. Wow. Fully automatic ups the fire rate but tanks your damage. I'm not going to bother with that. Get through the weapon fast enough as it is. Oh look, you can have a constellation skin with rainbows. I'll pass. Okay, so of the guns I used, this one and this one are probably my two favorites other than the Equinox. So let's have a quick look here. I mean, like, again, long barrel. I love accuracy on these things. Weight is good, but long barrel is better. Can I have long barrel? I am going to do long barrel. Can I not install that? Why can't I install that? I have the stuff. Okay, apparently I can't do that. R, track. Yes. Not quite sure how that works. Okay, so optic, short scope, medium scope. Can't do anything else with scopes. Muzzle, compensator. What does the compensator actually do? Nothing useful. I'm not going to bother with that. I seem to be able to do the compensator. Tactical grip. So that's going to reduce the mass. That's just a win. So I am going to do that one. Let me just look through the rest and then I'll show you where I get to. Okay, so there's a number of resources kicking around. There's cooking stations, which I'm going to get involved with in a bit. But there are various materials kicking around. One thing I've noticed is over at the industrial frame, I can make things like that adaptive frame, which is nothing really exciting, but that will allow me to do some research, some much needed research I actually need to do in order to unlock some of the other things like manufacturing 2. Because zero wire I now have 2, so I can confirm that. And go okay. Adaptive frame, I have 4 in my inventory, so I can confirm. And iron I should have, so I can confirm. And sealant I will also confirm. So manufacturing 2 we can now have, which is excellent. Helmet mods and some of the mods, this is, I really want like barrel mods, this one, but I don't have any titanium and it apparently is blocked. Requires weapon engineer rank 1. So I might be looking at weapon engineer rank 1, because let's be honest, if I'm going exploring, I'm gonna need to go a shooting. So I think a weapon engineer rank 1 could be something that's worth looking at, and that is in my, I'm guessing, level menu, he says. Like, shotgun certificate, tempting. Incapacitation, particle beams, sniper certification, I want that. That's my kind of thing, I love sniping. But that's not in any of those. And we have research methods, medicine, geology, no. At the moment we have security, so physical. It doesn't actually appear to be any of these. So I don't quite understand how I get weapon engineer rank 1. Maybe it is weapons engineer, there we go. But it's locked at the moment. I need to spend 2 or more skill points in science to unlock advancing. So that doesn't count as a skill point. And this is use the hand scanner in 10 to scan 10 unique resources. Okay, I haven't done that. Make 5 grav jumps. So I'm going to need to do some of these because I don't think I'm going to take much of this. I don't know. You know what? Medicine sounds very tempting. Who knows with all the levels? At least rank 1 of medicine. Because medicine packs trauma hits and emergency kits restore 10% additional health, 10% faster. I have been chugging them, and I have 2 skill points. So screw it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go one rank in medicine. And then I'm going to find out what the challenge is. So I need to use healing items 20 times while wounded. Not going to be a problem. That I am certain of. That I'm going to achieve, no worries. Hello, we'll take you and we'll take your rounds. And you and your rounds. Ooh, rare item. Let's check that one versus the other one. So this one I've actually this one has better accuracy and it weighs a little more. So the Berserker weighs a little more. The anti-personnel does plus 10 damage against humans. Well, at the moment I've only come up against humans. Does more damage the less armor one has. Is that really helpful? The less armor? 10% damage versus humans versus Berserker. I might think about that because I can obviously swap the mods around. I would assume I can remove mods from one. I can go very Fallout and go where is it? Over here on the weapons bench. I'm assuming, for example, I can, like here where we've got the reflex sight, I can just say go to iron sights and I still get the reflex sight back. I'm assuming I can uninstall it. So for I'm going to regret this if I do it and I can't have it back. I'm gonna regret this. But let's do it in something I'm sure I can replace here. So for example, we've got standard grip, tactical grip. Oh, I don't have the titanium. Damn it. I was tempted to do that. So like muzzle brake. So if I go to no mod, no, I'm still gonna lose it. I'm sure I can probably swap them. I will. What I want to do is I don't want to screw this up just for the sake of testing. So I'm gonna run a quick save and save scum if I screw this up just by sort of testing. So here on the reflex sight, if I go back to iron sights and confirm, can I not go back to reflex sight? Surely I've got a reflex sight. See, that kind of sucks. No? Can I? That definitely sucks. because I would like to then put the reflex sight back on. Maybe it's because I don't have the research for it. I don't know. So with that, that's going to be a reload. But that's where we're going to call it for now, because I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this episode of mainly talking and me sciencing around, and join me again next time when I'm probably going to have done a bit more sciencing around in the background, trying to do a bit more research as I can make a few things, and then we'll get the quest on the go. Thanks a lot.